VN-22 Armored Vehicles, History, Present and Future. Introduction. The VN-22 armored vehicle designed and manufactured by China's Norinco represents a significant advancement in modern military technology. This 6x6 wheeled armored fighting vehicle AFV has been developed primarily for export markets, showcasing flexibility, modularity, and advanced weaponry. Since its debut in 2021 and official entry into service in 2023, the VN-22 has garnered interest from multiple countries, particularly in Africa, where it serves a crucial role in enhancing national defense capabilities. Historical context. The VN-22 was first unveiled at the 13th China International Aviation and Aerospace Exhibition in Zhuhai in 2021, marking China's increasing focus on developing advanced military hardware for international markets. The vehicle's design is rooted in the growing demand for versatile, mobile, and well-protected platforms suitable for diverse operational scenarios, especially in regions affected by conflict and instability. Design and performance. Modular design. The VN-22 features a modular architecture that allows for the integration of various weapon systems and configurations. The vehicle is divided into three main sections. Front section houses the driver and engine. Middle section contains the commander and a remote-controlled weapon station. Rear section accommodates up to 8 infantry personnel, enhancing its role as a troop transport. This design allows for adaptability in different combat scenarios, making it suitable for functions ranging from troop transport to direct fire support. Armament. The VN-22's main armament consists of a 30mm automatic cannon standard variant. The VN-22B variant features a 105mm cannon capable of firing NATO standard ammunition, enhancing its fire support capabilities. Additionally, it can be equipped with 2 HJ-12 anti-tank guided missiles and various machine guns. Protection features. The VN-22 is engineered for survivability. Featuring V-shaped hull, designed to deflect blasts from landmines and IEDs, enhancing crew safety. Armor conforms to NATO STANAG 4569 Level 4 standards, capable of resisting attacks from 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds. Active Protection System APS, equipped with the GL6 APS, which counters ballistic threats and anti-tank projectiles. These features position the VN-22 as a robust platform for modern warfare, particularly against asymmetric threats prevalent in many operational theaters. Production and user base. Global reach. Since its introduction, the VN-22 has been adopted by several nations, particularly in Africa. Countries such as Iraq, Côte d'Ivoire, Senegal, and Burkina Faso have incorporated the vehicle into their armed forces, recognizing its value in addressing regional security challenges. Iraq began local production of the VN-22 in 2024, featuring a unique turret design. Côte d'Ivoire acquired the VN-22B variant in January 2024, aimed at enhancing fire support capabilities. Senegal added VN-22 vehicles to its arsenal in 2023, focusing on modernizing its military. Burkina Faso received approximately 20 VN-22 vehicles in October 2024 to bolster counter-terrorism operations. These acquisitions reflect a broader trend of African nations increasingly relying on Chinese military technology to address urgent security needs, particularly in the face of rising terrorism and internal instability. Strategic impact and future outlook. China's influence in Africa. The introduction of the VN-22 underscores China's strategic intent to expand its military presence in Africa. With annual arms sales exceeding $2 billion, China has positioned itself as a critical supplier of military hardware on the continent. The VN-22 serves as a vital tool for enhancing economic and diplomatic ties, enabling China to fill gaps left by other global powers. The vehicle's affordability, coupled with flexible financing options, makes it an attractive choice for countries facing pressing security issues. This trend is likely to continue, as many African nations seek modern equipment without the political strings often attached to Western military aid. Potential challenges. Despite its advantages, the increasing reliance on Chinese military equipment raises questions about sovereignty and long-term dependencies. Critics argue that such dependencies could lead to increased political influence from China in recipient nations, potentially compromising their autonomy. Future developments. Looking ahead, the VN-22's modular design suggests that it will continue to evolve, with potential new variants incorporating advanced technologies such as directed energy weapons or enhanced surveillance systems. As military needs change and new threats emerge, the VN-22 may adapt to meet these challenges, ensuring its relevance in the global arms market. Conclusion. The VN-22 armored vehicle exemplifies a modern approach to military vehicle design, combining flexibility, robust protection, and significant firepower. Its deployment across various countries, particularly in Africa, highlights China's growing influence in the defense sector and the strategic partnerships being forged in response to regional security challenges. As the international military landscape continues to evolve, the VN-22 stands poised to play a pivotal role in shaping the future of armored warfare. The VN-22 armored vehicle, developed by China's Norinco, represents a significant advancement in military technology, particularly in the context of Africa's defense landscape. Despite being a contemporary design, the VN-22 challenges some established assumptions regarding military procurement and regional security dynamics. Counterintuitive insights. 1. China's arms sales strategy. While it is commonly perceived that Western nations dominate the global arms market, China's annual arms sales to Africa exceed $2 billion. Indicating a growing influence that contradicts the idea that Western arms are the primary choice for non-Western countries. The VN-22's adoption by African nations reflects a shift in preference towards Chinese military technology due to its competitive pricing and flexible financing options, even amidst concerns over human rights records. 2. Modular design flexibility. The VN-22's modular design allows for a variety of configurations, which is not unique to this vehicle but is often overlooked in discussions about modern armored vehicles. This flexibility means that the VN-22 can be tailored for different operational roles, from troop transport to combat support, challenging the notion that specialized vehicles are the only effective solution for diverse military needs. 3. Active protection systems. The inclusion of the GL-6 active protection system in the VN-22, similar to the Israeli Iron Fist, defies the assumption that only high-cost vehicles can incorporate advanced defense technologies. The effectiveness of the VN-22 against modern threats such as IEDs and anti-tank missiles might lead to a re-evaluation of what constitutes value in military procurement, especially for nations with limited budgets. For regional security dependencies, the increasing reliance on the VN-22 by African nations for counter-terrorism operations highlights a paradox. While these countries are enhancing their military capabilities, they may simultaneously be creating dependencies on Chinese technology. This situation challenges the idea of sovereignty in defense procurement, as nations may find themselves beholden to foreign suppliers in critical security matters. 5. Emerging markets versus established powers. The VN-22's rapid adoption in countries such as Burkina Faso and Côte d'Ivoire illustrates a broader trend of emerging markets seeking to modernize their military capabilities without the constraints often imposed by Western powers. This trend may suggest that established military powers could face challenges in maintaining influence as newer players like China provide alternative paths for military modernization. 6. Geopolitical implications. The VN-22's role in shaping Africa's defense landscape suggests that military technology transfer can be a tool for geopolitical influence, contrary to the belief that soft power alone dictates international relations. As African nations bolster their military capabilities with Chinese technology, the implications for regional security dynamics and power balances may shift in ways that challenge traditional alliances. 7. Operational versatility. The VN-22's design allows it to perform various missions from internal security to counter-terrorism, which contradicts the notion that specialized vehicles are necessary for specific missions. This operational versatility means that African nations can deploy a single type of vehicle for multiple roles, potentially reducing logistics and maintenance burdens. In conclusion, the VN-22 armored vehicle not only enhances the military capabilities of African nations but also raises critical questions about the future of military procurement, regional security, and the evolving dynamics of global power. The vehicle's design functionality and the strategic implications of its deployment suggest a rethinking of long-standing beliefs about military technology and international relations. Overlooked insights on VN-22 armored vehicles. The VN-22 armored vehicle represents a significant milestone in China's defense export strategy, particularly in Africa. While key aspects of its design capabilities and geopolitical implications are often highlighted, several nuanced elements are frequently overlooked, yet they hold substantial significance for understanding the broader context of military modernization and international relations in the region. 1. Modularity and adaptability. The VN-22's modular design allows for a wide range of configurations and roles, which is a critical advantage that many analysts sometimes downplay. This adaptability enables the vehicle to be customized for various missions, from troop transport to direct combat support, enhancing operational flexibility for the user nations. For instance, the ability to mount different weapon systems means that countries can tailor the VN-22 to their specific threats and operational needs without having to invest in entirely new platforms. Significance. This feature not only makes the VN-22 a cost-effective solution for militaries with limited budgets but also allows for rapid adjustments to changing battlefield conditions. As conflicts in Africa often evolve quickly, having versatile equipment can be a decisive factor in operational success. 2. Active Protection Systems (APS). Another often overlooked aspect is the inclusion of advanced protective measures such as the GL6 Hardkill Active Protection System. While military experts may acknowledge the importance of armor and resilience against conventional threats, the discussion around active protection systems is sometimes superficial. The GL6 system, which is designed to intercept incoming threats like anti-tank missiles, amplifies the VN-22's survivability, particularly in asymmetric warfare scenarios that are prevalent in many African regions. Significance. The integration of APS reflects a broader trend towards enhancing combat vehicle survivability, which is crucial for maintaining force effectiveness in environments where threats from insurgent groups are prevalent. This capability could change the dynamics of conflicts, reducing casualties and increasing mission success rates. 3. Economic and diplomatic strategy. The VN-22's role in China's broader economic and diplomatic strategy in Africa is often discussed in terms of arms sales volume but lacks a deeper exploration of its implications for local governance and international relations. The growing reliance on Chinese military technology represented by the VN-22 indicates a shift in allegiance and dependence that extends beyond mere equipment procurement. Significance. As countries like Burkina Faso and Côte d'Ivoire adopt the VN-22, they may also find themselves more aligned with Chinese geopolitical interests. This could potentially limit their diplomatic flexibility and lead to a form of neo-colonial dependency where economic and military ties become entwined with political influence. Observers should consider how this might affect regional stability and governance practices. 4. Financing and accessibility. The competitive pricing and flexible financing arrangements offered by China for the VN-22 are frequently highlighted, but the implications of this accessibility for African nations are often understated. These arrangements provide an opportunity for countries that may be excluded from Western military partnerships due to governance issues or human rights concerns to modernize their armed forces. Significance. This dynamic not only broadens the scope of military modernization in Africa but also reshapes the continent's security landscape. The ability to acquire advanced military equipment without stringent conditions allows nations to respond more effectively to immediate security threats. But it may also encourage a procurement pattern that prioritizes military solutions over comprehensive political or social reforms. 5. Cultural and strategic perceptions. The VN-22's introduction serves as a symbol of shifting perceptions regarding military cooperation. While many discussions focus on the technical specifications and operational capabilities, the cultural and strategic narratives surrounding the vehicle's deployment in Africa are often neglected. The VN-22 is not just a military vehicle, it represents China's commitment to being a key player in African security and development. Significance: this shift in narrative can influence public opinion